I just caught my girlfriend having sex with my dad. So to start, my age is 22. I've been with my soon-to-be ex-girlfriend Kate, who is 21, for just shy of 3 years. Our relationship throughout the 3 years, well, it's been amazing. She's always been kind of supportive and very open and honest with me. We had dates often, our lovemaking life was great, we had a few arguments. When we did get into a disagreement, we were able to manage and able to communicate and come to an understanding. I believed our relationship to be healthy and loving, but apparently I was wrong. On to the story. About a week ago, I started to notice that Kate was becoming very touchy about me being on or around her phone. This was odd to me because she had always let me use her phone to make calls if mine was dead or if I just didn't have it around me. But she also had downloaded games for me to play on her phone so she could distract me when she wanted to watch her show. Kate began snapping at me for asking to borrow her phone or snatching it out of my hand if I was as so much as moving it away from the edge of the counter so it would not fall. And whenever I questioned her behavior, she brushed it off and explained that she was just in a bad mood. Her consistent dismissal of my noticeable confusion began to annoy me, so I asked her if she was hiding anything from me, which led to an argument about her saying I was accusing her of infidelity and not trusting her, and began trying to get physical with me, in which this case I shut the argument down and told her to go to sleep in the guest bedroom. She was very angry about it. When we did talk about it, she apologized for her behavior and gave me her phone. I told her I trusted her and I didn't need to go through it, and to be frank, I did trust her. I believed that her outbursts were due to the ongoing stress at work, which was clearly very stupid of me. The next day, I noticed she had gotten a missed call from my father. I had never known my father to like Kate or even have contact at that. In fact, I was convinced they both disliked each other. At any and every family event, they would often argue or make snarky remarks to one another until we would have to leave due to the tense atmosphere they had created. So I decided to ask Kate, why was my father calling you? She physically froze and mumbled an excuse about it being my birthday soon, and he had planned something, but my father and I were never very close, so I didn't understand why he would, but I played it off and decided to go about my day. The following night, I had texted her explaining that I had a late shift and I would be back around 10 p.m. latest, which I did. We ended up being dismissed early due to an incident regarding our manager and a few staff. So I was heading home by 7 p.m. I tried calling her, but she had her phone off, so I assumed that it had gone dead or that she had turned it off, which she often does at home. When I made it home, I noticed my father's car 2 houses down from ours, so I tried calling him, but his phone was turned off, which I found odd because my mother likes his phone to be on so she can call him when she needs to. She's handicapped, my mother. I had just assumed that my mother was with him, so I opened the door as quiet as I could to surprise her, as I have not seen her in a while, and I was met with the sight of my girlfriend bent over the kitchen counter with my father behind her. They both froze and started profusely yelling and telling me it wasn't what it looked like and they could explain. But I shut and locked the door from the outside and made my way to a friend's house. Since this had happened, they've both been blowing up my phone and apologizing and begging me not to say anything to anyone. And quite frankly, I'm disgusted. Disgusted in my father, who is turning 60 next month and has my mother to take care of. And I'm disgusted in Kate, who is getting railed by my father for God knows how long, and I just honestly want to throw up and set them both on fire, but I'm most worried about how my mother will take this situation, as she's very dependent on my father and adores him. How should I go about this? I don't need closure or to confront them. I don't want to know how their gross relationship started. I just need advice on how to approach the situation without causing a bigger mess than there is. Any advice is welcome, and I appreciate. Well, yeah, that's going to be a lot of therapy. That's for damn sure. Yeah, wow, that's a rough one, and that one, unfortunately, from the way that it sounds and is worded, and on had to get off my chest, Reddit, unfortunately, is not fiction. It does not seem like it. It's just too well detailed. And yeah, wow. We're definitely going to have a lot of trust issues going into the next relationship. The fact that you care about your mother so much, I think, is a good sign that you are in a healthy place mentally, that you still care enough to worry more about how your mother is going to feel than your own self in this situation. That says a lot about this user's character. So yeah, that's all I think I can handle for the day. I appreciate you all. If you can just leave me a like and subscribe. That's the story. If you want to stick around right now and listen to what the comments are on the Reddit post, this is where we do it. No hard feelings. If you want to leave, head out, go for it. Okay. Oh my gosh, there's actually an update. Oh, I didn't see this part. Okay, so if you stuck around for this long, you guys get an update. So this is from the OP. Hey guys, big thanks for all the good advice and support and kind messages. It really means a lot. I didn't think this post would get so much attention as it did, but I appreciate it. Also, the ones calling her my stepma made me laugh so much. Thanks for those two. Now to the update. As per what someone had suggested, I sent out a mass email to her parents and siblings and the rest of my family explaining the situation, and that I would be going to NC with both of them and LC with anyone who decides to play the "but you're my family" card. A bit abrupt, but I know how my family is. I then immediately called my mother for coffee and told her that we needed to talk, and picked her up to explain the situation. And understandably, she was very upset about it and in a bit of denial, but she ultimately believed me, and she's gone on to stay with my auntie for the time being. I'll give you guys a bigger update later this week. What are some of the comments? I want to hear. Okay, let's find a comment here. Okay. I don't know about your apartment or your house situation. If you're both on the lease and your ex won't move out, tell her you'll be moving your mom in with you. She'll probably pack her bags and leave ASAP. Your ex is probably dreading looking at your mom's face. Hell yeah, she better be dreading. My God. Like, imagine just a sweet little old lady who's just so cute and baking cookies for, her son's girlfriend. She's just getting... I just picture that, like, just a sweet old lady who's just baking cookies and, okay, well, yeah, okay, Here's another comment. I can't even imagine, bro. I'm at a complete loss, like, no words. Take care of yourself. Do not listen to anything, like, not one word to either of them, like, ever is the only real suggestion, because there's nothing but evil in both their hearts and nothing but lies in their mouth. I'm so sorry. I hope you find someone who isn't the dumbest, most rotten. This one said, you're a better man than me, because I would literally, and I mean literally, set them both on fire. Fuck being the good guy. Dude, Frick being the good guy. Do not keep this to yourself. If people ask, tell them the truth. You owe them nothing. Another one said, I'd tell your mom ASAP. There's way too many stories on here of cheaters twisting the stories because OP was not fast enough to tell. For everybody who stuck around to this point, I just want to say I really appreciate you. These videos have been a lot of fun to do. I'm going to keep making them for as long as possible. If you do want some new ideas or new concepts, I know the one person was wanting some parkour. We will be getting to that soon. Yeah, I just really wanted to take this time to say I appreciate each and every one of you, even if you watch even 10 seconds of these videos. 10 seconds is, hey, you still attempted, you still clicked, you tried, and it just may have not been for you, and that is completely okay, and I still really appreciate every single person. So you guys, again, have a wonderful day. I'll see you on the next video. Bye.